What's up, friends? It's Firecore. Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald. Now, as you can see, there's a little bit more stuff on the screen right now, and that's because I found a new way to play the game. Last time I was playing it off of a website and playing it online, but that did not save my progress. But now I found a way to save my progress. So I have all of my things now, and I had to go back from the beginning, but that's perfectly fine because I have the exact same Pokemon, Pickle Rick. He's still there, and I am Volt Uwu. So we're going to continue inside of our journey, and yeah, let's just get started. I'm also going to actually be reading the dialogue this time, since this is my first time playing through Emerald. I think it's probably good if I immerse myself into the story. But let's get into this. We are going to continue on our adventure, and get started on getting our first gym badge. Now, one thing that's cool about this is you can actually speed up the game by like ×2 or something, which really helps for grinding. So if I were to ever get my hands on the desire to do a Nuzlocke, it would make it a lot easier. But we're just gonna play this normally, and hopefully I make it interesting enough for you guys. And I did actually use the speed up to get to this point, since I didn't want to spend 20 minutes, so I just spent like 5 minutes, since it speeds it up a crazy amount. But it makes the audio really warped, since it doesn't turn off the audio, so it's really fast. I'll actually let you guys listen to this when the next enemy comes about, or when we take out the Zigzagoon. But I think we actually have some Pokeballs. Do we? We do, so I think I'm probably going to hit this with a tackle, and then try and catch it. So he uses Growl. This is just like Route 1 Pokemon, so I'm not too worried. So he seems to have a berry. And a little bit of an orange berry. Alright, we're going to have to attack him again. Okay, so he lowered our attack, so we're not going to be able to do the exact same amount of damage. But this is a very low-level Pokemon, so I'm not really too worried about dying from him or not catching him, since I think I could have just threw the Pokeball when he was at full HP. But as you guys can hear now, there's audio, so we get the nice music. It's a little quiet for me, but that's fine. So here's Zigzagoon, the tiny raccoon, one word, tiny raccoon Pokemon. Rubbing its nose against the ground, it always wanders about back and forth in search of something. It is distinguished by the zigzags footprints it left. Oh, so as you can see by his little footprint, has a little zigzag. I actually didn't know that. So since we're going to be using this probably a little bit, I think I should name it. So I'm going to name this, and then we'll continue with the journey. I'm a very mature person. So here's Nutman, and Nutman is going to help us on our journey. He is only level 2, and since there's no experience share inside this point of the game, we're not going to be able to do the whole cheat strat that Sword and Shield has. But like I said, I'm going to show you guys what the speed up sounds like. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear this too well, but what you do is you go inside of here and you can push the fast forward button. So I don't know if you guys can hear me, but here it is. Kind of annoying. Yeah, let's just turn that off. I think I'm only going to use that if I have to grind. But Nutman's a little low on his power level right now, so I'm going to heal up at the Pokemon Center. Now, like I said before, this is my first time playing through Emerald, and my first time playing through an older Pokemon game, since the oldest one I ever... Actually, no, technically I played through Red and Blue, but I sucked so hardcore that I don't think that counts. But we are also given our running shoes, so that's going to help us traverse the world of Pokemon a little bit quicker. Does this dude sell Pokeballs yet? He does. Alright. I'm going to buy some from this guy. I'm going to buy 6, so we have 10 Pokeballs. Okay. And I'm also going to buy 3 potions. And since it's kind of early inside the game, usually I like to buy 2 of these. Well, I think I'll also buy a Paralyze Heal and an Awakening, since it's always good to be prepared. Alright. No, I pushed the A button. Alright. Now, this game, it looks good, but, you can tell this was a Game Boy Advance game. So since we have our one Pokemon, and we completed everything they want us to, we can head over to Route 102, and go against our first enemy, this little Jimmy down here, which, oh, hello, person. What do you want to say? He's going to catch a whole bunch, probably bug types. But I'm going to go over inside the grass over here and try to get something, so let's run around for a bit. So here's our encounter. This isn't a Nuzlocke, so I'm going to keep encountering until we get what I want. So here's Pickle Rick. Now, like I said last video, I was going to give a name to my opponent, and that did not happen as soon as I would like, because I decided to record this the day after, and part 1 of this series hasn't come out yet. But I just want you guys to know, whenever you guys do want to give me a name, I will be using it, and Brandon will be branded as whatever name you want. So just leave it into the comments, and I'll probably pick one of them, since I'm not expecting to get many recommendations. So we're level 9 now, which is not extremely high level, but high enough. So here's our first enemy. Okay, so this dude's telling me the whole classic first gym trainer thing. If a gym trainer's eyes meet, you gotta fight him. So this is youngster Calvin, and he definitely looks like a Calvin to me. And he has a Poochyena, which is level 5. Now, we missed our attack. Now that's, oh yeah, I forgot inside this game, Tackle has like 95% accuracy. So I'm actually going to use Mud Slap, since we haven't used it since we got it. So we're going to lower its accuracy. We're going to be that guy. You can use Howl. What does that do? Oh, that just raises attack. We might get swept by this thing, but I'm just going to keep Mud Slapping and be annoying. But I definitely think I will be doing a Nuzlocke inside of one of the Pokemon games. Probably not this one, since this is just a first playthrough. Okay, and of course he misses, so unfortunately he buffed himself up and was not able to hit a single attack. Yeah, I forgot that Tackle has a chance of missing. We defeated youngster Calvin, and that is epic, because we got some money from him. We stole some money from this young trainer. There's another trainer, which is a Bug Boy, probably, but I'm going to run behind him. Hello, other child. Aw, man, he just sneezed. Probably has the coronavirus. Okay, let's go against this guy. Oh, never mind. He's actually not... Okay, he is an opponent. His identification circle, or where he sees you as an opponent, is very small. Probably because he's a small little child. Alright, so this is a little wormhole. Probably just going to use, like, Tackle and String Shot, so I'm not too worried about it. String Shot... That's fine, I don't need to be fast. Pickle Rick can just roll around on the floor. Alright. So I think I'm going to, I actually will change my Pokemon. I'll bring out Nutman, the man of Nut himself. He's going to be out here and help us. But I'm actually going to switch train him, so since this Wurmple's actually probably going to beat me up, I'm going to switch out and then back into Pickle Rick, who is going to eat the hit from this Wurmple, probably a String Shot. Is it a String Shot? No, he actually goes for a Tackle. And then Nutman is going to get some EXP, since he's only level 2. But you can kind of just sweep through the game with your starter. It's kind of how it happens. Okay, good job, Nutman. Yeah, so we definitely want to take advantage of switch training. And if not, we have our speed up button to make our life a lot easier. So here's another trainer, after this encounter, of course, which is a Wurmple. Now, I wouldn't mind catching a level 4 Wurmple, but to be honest, I don't really want him since bugs aren't that strong. I'm kind of just going to be taking him off the team. So we got a crit on me, a lucky crit. Now the Zigzagoon is probably going to be used as an HM slave since inside of this game you need HMs. They're not just kind of given to you like inside of a Sword and Shield and Sun Moon. But we got Water Gun and then another enemy. Okay, so this is another beginner like me who is another youngster, being Mr. Allen. Now we have Water Gun now, so that's stab and probably gonna do some good damage. Now I actually kind of want to check the stats of my Mon. So let's get the summary. What are my stats? Okay, so our attack is higher, so Water Gun's not going to be that helpful. So unless we get Surf, Water Gun's not going to do much. Yeah, I didn't want to run. I misclicked. So I'm going to use Water Gun just because I want to show it off. But it's probably not going to do... Never mind. Huh, I guess stab is a real thing. Alright, so we took advantage of stab, even though this is not a special attacker. So here's a Thalo, which I'm going to do another switch train with my Nut Man. Okay, there's Thalo. It is screaming at me, and I actually think Nutman might be able to help inside this fight. So he's going to go for a tackle, peck, which is going to do a little bit more damage than I want it to, but that's fine. Go for another tackle. He's just going to keep pecking me. That's fine, because now I don't want to die, so I'm going to switch out into Pickle Rick. Hopefully Pickle Rick doesn't get crit. Don't do it. Okay, so we can live another attack, and I'm just going to go for a Water Gun. Which is definitely going to kill since we are far over leveling this thing. Good job, Nutman and Pickle Rick. They have both helped out inside that battle. Now, as you guys can see up here, we have some berries, which I'm going to be using inside this playthrough since they're pretty good. So we've got some orange berries, which I think I'm going to throw on my Pokemon. So we could plant the berries again, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so 2 Pecha berries. Pretty sure that makes it so it cures poison or something. I don't know. So we got that, so I think we should just shove that on our Pokemon. So, let's give you an item. Let's give you them orange berries. Yeah, so the poisoning, but we don't want that. We just... Yeah, we're going to make him hold an orange berry. And we're going to make Pickle Rick. No, we're not going to take his item from him. He doesn't have anything. Alright, so now they're both holding orange berries, which is going to help them. And here's our next opponent. And I don't want to die, so I'm going to give a little bit of a potion heal to my Pickle Rick man. Alright. And here she is. What is she? Who is she? What does she do? She is the legendary Lass. The classic. Alright, so she's just throwing out the classic Zigzagoon. And we're going to throw out Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick's just going to go for a Water Gun. Destruction. An absolute one-shot finish. And then we have Shroomish, which could go for like an Absorb or something, but I'm going to be a savage. I want Nutman to be at least a decent level, since he might help us inside of our battles to come. So I'm going to throw out Nutman. Oh, I probably should have healed Nutman since he kind of just wasted his Orange Berry. But it did heal 10 HP exactly, so I suppose that's good. But hopefully he doesn't destroy my my Pickle Rick. We are only a water type, so we're not water ground yet. But that only did 2 damage, and now I'm just going to go for a tackle, since I don't want to hit him with a water type attack. Oh boy, here's Absorb. Don't crit me, man. Oh. It does nothing. Okay, and we're going to take him out. So there goes the Shroomish, which I might actually try to catch, since Shroomish is a really good Pokemon, and really good competitively too, or its evolution, Breloom. Now, I'm actually going to pause the recording, and I'm going to go inside this thing of grass. Actually, I'm going to go to the this place first, heal up here, so if I accidentally faint or something, I don't have to go all the way back. So I'm going to go over here, so this is my last checkpoint, and then I'm going to speed up the recording, or I'm just going to speed this up when the recording's off, and I'm going to show you guys how fast I can gain levels. So I'm going to do like, I don't know, 10 battles, but it's probably only going to take me a couple seconds. So, yes, I will check the time and tell you guys how long it took. I'll see you guys right now. But, I was going to stop the recording and, you know, do it until I actually got to a high enough level. But as you guys can see, I gained like, I don't know, a couple levels. But I ran into a Ralts, which I wouldn't actually mind catching, since I really like Ralts. And I'm pretty sure it has a pretty low encounter rate here. So I'm going to try to actually catch this thing, and then continue with my grinding. Oh, okay, Ralts. Fair enough. So, I don't really want to kill this thing. If we do, that's fine. I can just keep trying to get the encounters. But I'm just going to go for a tackle. Hopefully it doesn't kill. It does not. So he goes for another growl. And I'm going to go for another tackle. Do not crit. Okay. So now he's at a low enough amount of HP that I think I can catch him. I kind of made a really risky play trying to throw a Pokeball at him when he had full health. But we caught the Ralts. Okay, so let's name this thing with our namer, and then let's probably try to level him up. So yes, we will give a nickname to him. I'll pause the recording and then give him a nickname. Alright guys, meet Schlog. Now Schlog, as you can tell by his little male icon, is a male. And I'm going to probably try to evolve this thing into a Gardevoir, so I think Schlog is a perfect name for a seemingly very feminine Pokemon that is a male. But I'm going to continue grinding, and I will see you guys right now. Alright, so you guys saw my party before. It's pretty weak, but now if I head over to the party section, as you can see, Pickle Rick has gained quite a bit of EXP, so he's kind of buff now. I wasted a lot of tackles, so as you can see, I did a lot of battles. I got Schlog up to a higher level, since I think I'm going to be using Schlog. Nutman, nah man. So Nutman actually has the pickup ability, so we were able to get an X attack, which might help us out. But now that we're all buff, let's head back to the Pokemon Center, since unfortunately our Pickle Rick is very weak now. He's been not having a good day. I've shoved him tirelessly battle after battle, and now he's kind of sad. Alright, so now we can continue and probably head over to the first gym battle. Even though we're probably not going to do that instead of this episode, but we gained an insane amount of levels. So we have some mail, which I don't really have much interest into. So let's just go. Alright, here's our dad, Norman, which I'm pretty sure we have to go in here and talk to a kid or something. Yes, that is me, your daughter. Or your son, who knows. And here's Wally. I think that's Wally. Yeah, Wally. Now, Mr. Wally over here is a very shy kid, and he wants a Ralts. But we actually got our hands on a Ralts. So that's very good for me. So we're going to go show Wally how to catch a Pokemon, even though we've caught plenty of them inside the past 20-ish minutes. But here's Wally. He's going to go catch a Ralts, which actually has a chance of being shiny. So let's see if this is shiny. It is not. It would have been funny if it was. So here's Wally, green hair and all, looking like an absolute simp. So he has a level 7. He's actually kind of buff. So he's going to tackle it. Yeah, Wally, we get it. Wally, speed up. You know what? I'm actually gonna pause the recording and speed this up, and then we'll go back when Wally's done. All right, that took no time at all. Wally's done being a little virgin, and he caught his Pokemon, and he can continue on his journey. He caught a pretty rare Pokemon for that route, so go, Wally, go. Yeah, I know. I'm too weak for you, Father, and your full team of normal-type Pokemon. Yeah, I know. Rustboro City. I have to go to the Rock-type gym leader. So let's head over there. And this music is kind of popping, to be honest. Hello, person. Who are you? I think you're Wally's dad. Maybe I should read this? Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'll read it. Fine. I don't know what that guy wanted, but that's fine. Let's head over to Rustboro, which is actually past, well, it's inside of a different area. And I don't really want to do that inside this episode, so let's save that for episode 3. With that being said, guys, I'm going to save it right here, and let's continue inside episode 3. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment on what the name of the trainer that is our opponent should be, and I'll see you guys next time.